Hey everyone, it's Shauna Young, occupational therapist with Mountain Therapy Services. Getting dressed and being able to manage fasteners like buttons can be really difficult when you have arm-hand weakness, such as after a stroke or brain injury. Last week, I made a video about getting a jacket on and off, including managing the zipper. That video might be helpful for today for you to review as well, because I go over getting the jacket on over the affected side, around the body, and totally on and zipping. And you could apply some of those same strategies for getting a front button shirt on as well. So take a look at that, and then that will catch you up to speed with this video here about buttoning. So with any activity, I always recommend that you use your affected side as much as you can in whatever capacity you can, giving that arm and hand a job. Placing the hand on the shirt to keep it still, pushing it through the sleeve, gripping and pinching the material if you can. If it's too difficult for you to use that hand, or buttoning is too difficult to do one-handed, then I have a couple ideas for you and a tool called a button hook. The button hook is about $8 to $10 on Amazon. It's got a wider part of the hook and then a narrower part. And essentially you're going to be grabbing the button through the wider part and sliding it into this little narrower channel in order to get your button through the loop. So I'm gonna show you how you can do that. I like to start at the top because it gets some of that extra material out of the way so I can view the lower buttons easier. Certainly bigger buttons are a little easier to manage with your fingers, but sometimes we have these small buttons. Maybe we have tight buttonholes that make it more difficult. So what you do is, again, use this side, your affected side, as much as you can in whatever way you can, but you take the loop, the hook, and you go through, through the hole, you grab the button in the wider part of that loop and you pull it into the narrower slot right here. And then you wiggle it through the hole like that. And then you unloop your button. And so that's how that works. And so you could do that with each one. And sitting tall to keep it aligned, using that clip or your arm to keep your shirt more taut is really helpful. Also having good lighting, especially if you have visual challenges, is really important. Having a task light over your shoulder pointing at your buttons. So that's how you do that. To get it unbuttoned, you hook your button again, put it in that narrower part of the loop, you give it a little twist and you push it through. And then you can unloop your button like that. So that's how you do it. It can be a little trickier if your buttonholes and your affected side are on the same side. And so I'll show you what that would kind of look like. So I'm going to switch sides, pretending now my right side is affected. So with this same shirt, it now becomes a little bit trickier to do. You got to cross over here, grab your button, pull it through, and give it a little twist. And it does come through when you kind of twist it and give a little tug this direction. And now you can undo it. To get it back through, hopefully you can use your fingers. A lot of times getting it unbuttoned is easier than getting it buttoned. But if you can't, you can do it with the button hook too. It's a little trickier for sure. But you loop it through that narrower slot, give it a little twist, and then push it through. And then you can undo it like that. Hopefully you found this video helpful for making dressing a little bit easier with some different tools and strategies that we've shown here. Have a great day.